It is Saturday, February the 17th, 2018, and as you can see, we have broccoli, and we have spinach, and we have lettuce. I tore some seeds out this morning to check germination on some other trays of giant sweet peppers, grande jalapenos, and we got one cabbage sprig coming out, so that's kind of a preview of what we're going to discuss here in a moment is how did we get all this to grow. Hello YouTube! Today we are going to talk about how we got that broccoli, spinach, and lettuce to sprout as quickly as we did. We're going to talk about the type of soil we use. In my first video I showed you a handful of compost, and I'm going to go in a little more detail with it right now. In my little ice cream bucket here we have some rabbit manure compost. As you can see, there are still some little bunny nuggets floating around in there. Hasn't quite all the way composted, but rabbit manure is it's not hot, so you can put it directly in with your plants. You don't have to really worry about composting it. The reason why we do is because there are also leaves and sawdust and small wood chips, and here's some leaf right there. There is a chunk of wood chip. There's a piece of sawdust, or excuse me, other pine chips. There is a small clump of rabbit hair. Some sticks. As you can see, it has got everything good compost has. We had this in a pile that got up to about 160 degrees, and it stayed that way for several weeks. And over those weeks time, the compost slowly started cooling off and got into the 140 range and the 120 range, and then in the steady range into that 90, 100 degrees, and that was when we moved it to the beds. So this is our primary compost. I have a man who lives one small town over. We live in a small town in Kansas. There's one small town over that has a rabbitry. So Steve, thanks for your truckload of rabbit manure last year. It's this is what it's turned into, buddy. And it's made that. So that's one type of soil. Okay, the second type of compost we have is cow manure compost. Same ingredients as the rabbit manure compost, only thing is it's a little rougher. There's more wood chip, more straw. We did not allow it to compost as long as the rabbit manure compost because we composted this just for about 2 weeks in that 140 to 160 degree range. Sawdust, wood chips, kitchen scraps, mostly sawdust and cow manure. And that we put directly on our hugel mounds and then covered with some grass clippings and some leaves in the fall. But this is aged after about 9 months. It is very usable. The compost is not hot, has a very earthy smell, and this is ideal. I do believe this is going to be ideal for growing our vining plants just because it's a little rougher, a little higher in mineral content too, because there's some sand mixed in from the feedlot where we got the cow manure. So we're going to give that one a try, and we'll see how it does. Again, this is all just one gigantic experiment for us. We have never grown a garden this large before. My black thumbs are turning green from research, and again, thank you very much for your views so far. I'm not doing all that great, but it's okay. I just got started, and I look forward to hearing from everybody who does eventually come across these videos. Have a blessed day.